要は写真さえあればいいんでしょ。あの人を彼氏ってことにすれば。やった。カメラ目線。
今撮った。あ
あ、そのタブよく叫びやだ。
何もいないけど。
Friends, welcome to our channel Kite Anime. In today's video, we will gonna talk about top 10 romance anime where MC comes in relationship early. But before we start our video, if you are new on this channel, be sure to subscribe and press the notification bell icon. And if you enjoy the video, then please show love by likes and comment. So without wasting any more time, let's get started this video. In today's list, I didn't take the anime Rent a Girlfriend and Tonikaku Kawaii because I have already listed that anime many times in my romance video list. You can go check out my romance anime playlist. But still, if you are not satisfied, then I promise the next time I will make the video, I will definitely put that video in that list. Starting with number 1 anime Nagi Bo Asukara with the score of 8.10 and the studio is PA Works. In this anime, all humans lives in the sea. But some people prefer the surface and they abandon the living underwater. As a result, their God-given protection called Anna was stripped from them, which allowed them to breathe underwater. Nagi Bo Asukara follows the story of Hikari Sakishima and Manaka Mokaido, along with their childhood friends, who are forced to leave the sea and attend a school on the surface. Hikari and his friends' lives are bound to change as they have to deal with the deep-seated hatred and the discrimination between the people of sea and of the surface. But still, can their relationship able to grow or not? On number 2, we have White Album 2 with a score of 7.72 and the studio is Satellite. In this anime, our MC Haruki Kitahara, whose light music club are on the verge of disbanding. Now he needs 2 people to join his club to prevent club disbandment. And then out of nowhere, 2 sounds come to his ears. One, someone singing a song, and second, playing piano. This is the perfect combination that Haruki was looking for. Now it's all up to him to make them to participate in his club. But which girls bring true love to him? On number 3, we have The World is Still Beautiful with the score of 7.68 and the studio is Studio Pyrot. In the Sun Kingdom, sunshine is a part of its citizens' everyday life and rain is something that they have never even heard of. However, in a faraway land called the Rain Kingdom, the weather is reversed and everybody has the power to create rain with their voices. Our MC, Livius Africa, has conquered the entire world and expanded the Sun Kingdom influence in the 3 short years since he was crowned king. Upon learning about the power to create rain, Lividius decided to marry Nike Ramashio, one of the princes of Rain Kingdom. However, those outside the Sun Kingdom have spread a rumor that Livius is a cruel, ruthless and tyrannical ruler, and as the word reaches the princess, she begins to prepare herself for the worst. But when she finally meets her fiancé, Nike discovers that he is an entirely different person from what she originally expected. On number 4, we have Nishikoi Falls Love with a score of 7.66 and the studio is subbed. Our MC, Raku Ichijo, is the sole heir of Yakuza family, but all he wants just a normal life alongside with his middle school crush, Koshaki Onodera. However, when the American Beehive gangs invade his family turf, Raku's idyllic romantic dreams are sent for a toss. As he is dragged into frustrating conflict, Raku is to pretend that he is in romantic relationship with Chitoge Kirasaki, the beautiful daughter of the Beehive chief, so as to reduce the friction between the 2 groups. You can say that false love. Nishikoi follows the daily antics of these mismatched couple who have been forced to get along for the sake of maintaining the city's peace, with many more girls popping up his life, all involved with Raku's past somehow. his search for the girl who holds his heart and his promise leads him in more unexpected direction than he expects. On number 5th, we have One Week Friend with a score of 7.58 and the studio's brain's best. 16-year-old Yuki Hase, our MC, finally finds the courage to speak to his crush and asks her if she wants to become his friend. The object of his affection, Kaori Fuzimiya, is a quiet and reserved girl who cut herself off from everyone and does not spare him the same blunt rejection she gives everybody else. Sometime after, Yuki finds her eating lunch on the roof where she schedules herself during break. He decided to start meeting with Kaoris every day in the hope of beginning to understand her better. The more time they spend together, the more she begins to open up to him. However, nearing the end of the week, she starts to push him away once more. It is then revealed to him the reason for Kaori's cold front. At the end of the week, her memories of those close to her, excluding her family, are forgotten, as they are reset every Monday, the result of an accident in middle school. The once popular and kind Kaori is now unable to make friends in fear of hurting the people dear to her. Determined to become more than just 1 week friend, Yuki asks her the exact same question each Monday. Would you like to be friends? Because he knows that deep down, Kairi wishes for that more than anything.
これはよかった。
なんかドキドキする。
は？
俺雫が好きかも。
それは友達的な意味で。
性的な意味で。
ちょっと待って。
On number 6, we have My Little Monster with the score of 7.56 and the studio is being Bessie. Shizuko Mizutani is apathetic towards her classmate, only caring about her grades. However, her cold view of life begins to change when she meets Haru Yoshida, a violent troublemaker who stopped attending class after getting into a fight early in their school year. He's not so much different from her, so he too understands little about human nature and does not have any friend. Much to Shizuku's surprise, he proclaims that she will be his friend and immediately confesses his feeling towards her upon meeting her. Because of her lack of friends and social interaction, Shizuku has a hard time understanding her relationship with Haru. But slowly, their friendship begins to progress and she discovers that there is more to Haru than violence. She begins to develop feeling for him, but is unsure what kind of emotions she is experiencing. Together, Shizuku and Haru explore the true nature of their relationship and emotions.
携帯出せ。
なんで？
いいからさっさとしろよ。
なんてことすんのあんた！
お前が悪い。俺以外の男に尻尾振ってんじゃねえよ。
尻尾なんか振ってない。
今後一切あいつと関わるなよ。
On number 7, we have Wolf Girl and Black Prince with a score of 7.19 and the studio is Toyo Animation. Erika Shinohara has taken to lying about her romantic exploit to earn the respect of her new friends. So when they ask for a picture of her boyfriend, she hastily snaps a photo of a handsome stranger, whom her friends recognize as a popular and kind-hearted Kyoya Sata. Trapped on her own web of lies and desperately trying to avoid humiliation, Erika explains her situation to Kyoya, hoping he will pretend to her boyfriend. But Kyoya is not the angel he appears to be. He is actually a mean-spirited sadist who forces Erika to become his dog in exchange for keeping her secret. Hardly accepting his deal, Erika soon begins to see glimpses of the real Kyoya beneath the multiple layers of his outer persona, as she finds herself falling for him. But she can't help but question if he will ever feel the same way about her. Will Kyoya finally make an honest woman out of Erika, or is she destined to be a wolf girl forever?
おはよう次郎くん。気分はどうかしら。駆け落ち。スバルから聞いてない？私たちはこの旅館に駆け落ちに来たのよ。
On number 8, we have Mayo Chiki with a score of 7.33 and the studio is Feel. Due to his mother and sister, who both love professional wrestling, Kina Zero Sakamachi, our MC, developed a resilient body that could take hard punches, aggressive kicks, and even deadly vehicle bumps. in order to survive their various grappling position and lock. However, he also developed gynophobia, an abnormal fear of women. With just one touch from a girl, his nose bleeds. He sweats excessively and in rare cases faints abruptly. His life changes for the worse because of a fated meeting in the restroom. While trying to escape from a girl, he discovered that the most popular student in their school, Subare Konoe, the butler of headmaster's daughter, Kanade Suzuki, is actually a female. Surprised, Suburo violently assaults Kina Zero, dealing significant damage and knocking him unconscious. When he wakes up, he meets Kanade. In exchange for his silence, he promised to help cure his phobia. On number 9, we have Twin Star Exorcist with the score of 7.33 and the studio is Studio Pirate. Magano, a parallel realm filled with monsters known as Kagare, is a place where exorcists deal with all impurities. Mayo Adashino is a prodigy exorcist who is recognized for her strength and is summoned to Tokyo by the Exorcist Union. On her way, she plunges into the arms of Rokuro and Mado, our MC, a young exorcist with a troubled past. But the impurities of Magano do not rest. When these two exorcists witnesses a couple of children stolen by Kagare, Banyo rushes to save them, dragging Rokuro along with her into Magano. Engaged in a fight, and now she is on the verge of being defeated. Banyo is saved by Rokuro, revealing himself capable of being her rival in talent. Twin Star Exorcist, the story of two talented exorcists who are destined to become the Twin Star Exorcist and the professed parents of the Miko, the reincarnation of Abe no Saima, who will cleanse the world of all impurities. On number 10, we have Love and Lies with the score of 6.59 and the studio is Leiden Films. In a futuristic society, Japan has implanted a complex system referred to as the red thread of science to encourage successful marriages. For Yukari Nijima, our MC, a teen that considers himself average in every way, this system might be best shot at living a fulfilling life. However, spurred by his infatuation for his classmate and longtime crush Misaki Takasaki, Yukari defies the system and confesses his love. After some initial reluctance, Misaki also reciprocates his feeling in a moment of passion. Unfortunately, before the two can further their relationship, Yukari receives his marriage notice, and he is then thrown into a confusing web of love and lies where his assigned future partner, Ririna Sanada, becomes fascinated with his love with his crush. I hope friends all of you enjoyed this video, and if you really enjoyed this video then please show love by likes and comment, and if you are new on this channel be sure to subscribe and press the notification bell icon. Okay friends, see you in next video.